Yellow.
All right, we'll kick it off, make it nice and easy. How's DreamHack been?
Yeah, it's been good. I mean, we went to LA and Boston before, so we went to a Celtics game. We went to Santa Monica, those type of places. Some touristy stuff, but yeah, no, we haven't done much in San Diego. Been more of a just grind the game.
Not much time to have fun, eh?
No, and that's kind of a good thing, to be honest.
I mean, obviously for you guys, there's the ongoing narrative that some of you don't put in hours and whatever that BS is, but I mean, if you want to agree to that or not, that's entirely up to you guys, but I do think it is important for the mental, the ability to have fun and not just play the whole time. So primarily, I mean, when you guys come to these, I feel like it's all business, right?
I mean, yeah, mostly, especially like at the event itself. I don't want my teammates going out and doing loads of shit all the time, especially if I'm grinding. If it's one where like everyone's kind of like out and having a good time, then that's one thing.
I think everyone's got over 70.
I'm on like 85, 86, so feeling good.
Feels like everybody has like a general like rule of thumb of how many they should and shouldn't.
Yeah.
You say you're not going out and doing anything, but I keep seeing you mess up your wrist. What happened this time? I know the first time was...
This broke like a month ago. 2 months ago. I had a cast on for a month. Then I got my fingers here, opening a Coke bottle on like a edge, but it was like kind of like a
So you're trying to like...
Yeah, I even have like from when I went like that.
Let's see that?
See that like... I have like little cuts here.
The one thing you need to protect is your hands. And
yeah, no, I've been told that. So yeah, this is glued here, like along here, and under here was like a gash, and that's been glued as well. And then I've got like a tape on top.
Smooth. And the first one was from playing football. With them.
Yeah.
Stick
I could take this off now, but because I'm like used to it, I'm just gonna keep it on for the event and then take it off after.
It makes sense, right? Like there is a feeling to it, almost like the placebo of a car, I guess. Shame on you for doing that, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
But, happens. Things happen.
What about you, Archie? How have things been?
Pretty chill. I mean, the weather's better than the UK, so I'm enjoying it, to be honest. The actual event's a bit weird, though.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know, like, we started with the practice rooms, like, downstairs.
Yeah, they were, like, putting you guys in the lobby with, like,
and it was just, like, not great. And the internet kept dropping out and, like, lagging when you play, like, rank 2s. And then they moved us up, like, 2 days. When did they move us up? Wednesday morning?
The day
Thursday.
after. The first.
No, it was Thursday. It was Thursday.
No.
It was.
We moved our stuff up here. We could have moved early, but we went out for dinner, so.
No, well, basically we had it on Thursday morning, before RLCS.
No, it was Wednesday.
It was.
No,
we
we moved up here on
Tuesday.
Wednesday. We got here to the hotel on Monday. Prac Club's open on Tuesday. Tuesday night.
No, it was Wednesday, right? Yeah, Thursday. So basically, the day we have the tournament, we got practice rooms moved.
Yeah.
So that was pretty weird.
I mean, hospitality-wise and all that kind of stuff, like, I assume things have been
The
okay.
hotel's
The hotel is actually good. The hotel's really nice.
Because you guys have the Hilton right across?
Yeah, that's actually a really nice hotel. But everything else has been a bit weird. Not bad, but I've seen better.
Different?
Yeah, I've seen better events.
LA was better. I think it's been a downward spiral since LA. In terms of the events.
Any particular things as to why, or is it just?
I mean, LA was sick. LA had your own private prac room in the hotel.
Okay.
Everyone had their own room. You could lock the door if you wanted to, and that wasn't even because of COVID. I don't think that was just because it was sick. The hotel was so good. London was okay. The arena was really good. The prac rooms were like what we have now.
The prac rooms were worse, because they were awful. Prac
rooms weren't great, but it's a prac room, so it's not that big of a deal. The arena itself was sick. Dallas was good. Bit too big of an arena, but yeah, it was good. Rotterdam was mid. It wasn't great. It's just all feels a bit like. And then I don't like the event in the DreamHack, especially when there was no fans today.
Today's a weekday, so that'll change.
Of course,
that's always how it's been for conventions. Like a Rocket League event is a Rocket League event. There's nothing else going on, and usually you have a pretty decent showing.
Yeah.
But for some reason with this, that's not the case, and I don't really know why.
Me neither. If I had to guess, I would say that it's probably cheaper for them to do it in the convention instead of rent their own place.
Yeah, I think in partnership, obviously they're paying like a rental fee versus hey, we have to rent the entire building ourselves. Obviously, I know about it, and so do you guys. I don't know if we'll put this out sooner. Hopefully they announce it this weekend, but you guys are playing in your hometown for your team. Yeah. I mean, any excitement with that, with the guys, or?
Yeah, no. All going to Adam's very excited about getting content stuff done, potentially have other teams boot camp at the facility we have, stuff like that.
That's cool. Do you guys have a dream content scenario? If you guys actually got to decide what content you're shooting?
What, in Boston or in general?
Just in general, say you guys were your content team comes to you and goes, all right, you guys pitch us an idea of what would be fun content for you guys to do. Do you have one?
I mean, Adam said like to go to Gillette Stadium
That'd be
because
pretty cool.
like
Or play
we're
with
owned by
the,
like them, so
That'd
we
be
can get in easy.
or the football team.
Yeah,
The MLS,
the MLS,
the New England Revolution.
Yeah,
That'd be pretty cool.
yeah.
Is that how you guys usually spend your free time, or is it
What do you mean?
like when you guys aren't having to grind the whole time? Like I assume you guys hopefully have hobbies outside of
Yeah,
Rocket
like
League.
for me, it's like football.
Yeah, I
stuff
mean
like
we've seen
yeah, we've seen.
really good at it.
I think it's like most like English people, it's like football.
Yeah.
Like, we watch football like every day.
We're always talking about football.
Always talking about football. It's just like a normal thing in the UK.
Are you guys big about? I know that you guys, a lot of them like F1 and stuff as well.
Yeah, I watch F1, but I'm not as big into it as I'm like football. But I do watch it. I went to Abu Dhabi.
Really?
Max won. Yeah.
How was that?
That was sick. There was a one lap where it was like Max versus Lewis to the line. That was so sick.
It's a different level of experience. I hope we like get to that someday with us. I don't know if Rocket League's ever going to get to that
That
point.
would be insane. Yeah.
But I guess from player perspective, obviously you guys have been in it for a decent amount of time. Is there any like hopes, dreams, desires, quality of life things? What are things that like you wish were implemented more than anything else?
Implemented like
I mean, they need to change the format. It's been the same for like 3 years and it's so boring. Like, I've literally been playing RLCS 3 years and it's just the same. It's just so boring every season.
I'm newer, so it's less of like a thing for me. I would change the format just because give it a try.
What's ideal format?
I actually don't know.
I don't like open circuit. I don't like open circuit.
Man wants the franchise and salary, bro.
I don't like open
He's a
circuit.
good man. He's right.
I mean,
Like,
we
open
all
circuit,
do,
I don't
but
agree.
it's not going to happen, is it? Seiko won the World Championship and he came to the open circuit. My team last season came to the open circuit, so
I mean, do you guys pay attention to like Valorant or anything like that?
CS, I watch CS. I mean, I've started watching COD recently. You've watched a bit more.
Yeah, I watch COD. Yeah.
Okay.
But that's a franchise as well.
So, yeah, so what's cool about Valorant is the way that they do their sister league is like you're fighting for spots, like legitimately fighting for spots. So like their sister league has more high profile names than their main leagues because they only allowed like 8 teams from each region and like it was super cutthroat and then all the teams below did it. But the difficulty with Rocket League is like Open Circuit has provided talent to actually come in and like grow and develop. I don't know if you guys agree if that will continue to hold things back because for North America for a long time, like teams just got gatekept. Like players weren't allowed to move up because the old guard wouldn't let them. Like,
Yeah.
They just
NA is different because it's everyone speaks to each other. In EU, it's like France, England, Spain, etc. But NA, no, I've heard of like Discords where all the top NA people like chill and the opinions basically of one person is everyone's. So,
thoughts on that?
well, man, they can do what they want to do. They're behind EU, so
Yeah, I mean,
Let
you
it
say
stay
that,
that
but you
way.
almost joined them.
I almost did, but I didn't.
It's fair. It's fair. I mean, you
I feel
obviously.
the transition coming here
Yeah, I
into
mean-
why.
No, I mean you gave us you already
Yeah.
spoke your piece. Yeah, I mean it's an interesting perspective because obviously you had the ability to migrate over. I mean most people that do are doing it for the money. Just 'cause
No,
then
I wouldn't have been doing it for that. I would have been doing it because I would have got beast mode of Daniel.
Yeah, how do you guys feel about that one?
I mean, it'll be good, but I didn't feel like sitting there, like especially with the contract stuff. But that's a different story. That's
Yeah.
that's more private stuff that I can't really disclose.
In particular with BMO and Daniel, like it's happening. We all know.
Well, I spoke to Daniel on the sheet, and we spoke to
More
Daniel
like
like
3 hours ago.
a couple of hours ago, and I asked him, "Have you signed?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm getting announced tomorrow." So
Yeah. Do you think they are going to be able to just clear NA?
nah,
No. Who do you think is actually going to give them a fight?
probably Gen G,
G2.
G2 probably. They look
Still?
good right now.
Even with Dan?
Yeah, bro. I mean, Daniel's good, don't get me wrong, but he's not what everyone's gassing him up to be right now. At least at this moment in time, he's not the player that people think they see. I said this on Chalked a few weeks ago, he's a very good player, no doubt about it. He's got loads of potential, no doubt about it. But he's never won anything. And that's not just his teammates, because his teammates aren't terrible. LJ and Arsenal, that is. They are good players. LJ like single-handedly dragged Oxygen, I'm pretty sure it was, last season, almost to major. They got 6th, I don't know, really close.
Yeah.
Arsenal has won a lot of stuff, and he's like not as
Not as good as he used to be, but
he's
still.
not even that. It's just like he's
good.
fallen
He's
behind a little
his
bit.
mental is his biggest flaw right now.
Exactly. He's not like at the top level individually like he was like last season, I'd say, but he's still a top player, and he's not won anything, and that's not just down to them. And the fan base will always blame them instead of Daniel, but he definitely, not like Daniel's mainly at fault, but he definitely contributes to it, and he's not like the GOAT that people are perceiving him to be right now.
I mean, I think you both have experienced that though. It's like a different environment can change everything. You know,
Yeah,
especially
of
you
course.
with your situation when you came into the scene originally, like took everybody by wave, and then it became hush for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden now you're in a new environment. Everybody's like, okay, we're guaranteed top 4. Like we got this.
Yeah.
So I think a different environment can do wonders, and like support system and stuff like that too. Like Space Station can be hit and miss sometimes. So realistically, like I don't think the T-Bates statement of like a super team is going to clear everything. It's like that's just not how this game works. So glad to see you guys are realistic about it. Anything on your chest that you want to get off? Any things that you've been sitting in the back of the mind?
I mean, I just I just think it's funny when people just call us arrogant.
I don't really get called arrogant. That's you.
That's me, yeah.
Me.
But it's like it's quite funny to see that.
I mean, I think it's people. So like obviously since I've been here since season 1, like it was sunshine, rainbows, everybody hugs, everybody high fives. So like
I
for
mean, we
anybody,
still do.
yeah,
Behind the scenes, everyone's
Everyone still
chill.
likes each other, but it's
Yeah.
just like
people aren't used to a very direct or blunt statement.
I think a lot of it comes down to how American people are and how UK people are, and we just say what's on our mind all the time.
It's nice.
It is nice. American, like I think we had an Uber driver from Nigeria in Boston. I was talking to him and I was like, what's it like here? Because he used to live in London, and he was like, yeah. And I was like, how are the people? And he was like, they're nice. And I was like, too nice. And he was like, yeah, way too nice. And I'm like, yeah, like it's just weird. It feels, when I'm here, it feels like I'm in like a TV series where everyone's just like bouncing off each other and always happy all the time. And I'm like I see like waiters and waitresses that are like super beaming all the time, and I'm like, do you get in your car like at night and are just like, do you stay like really positive, or are you then like sad? Like when are you sad? I don't understand. So I think Americans are too nice, and I think people don't, like, it's a bit odd for them when we're just like, they're fucking shit. They don't quite like, it doesn't like make sense to them that we're just like that.
yeah, it's just like
And and at that point they take it all seriously, you know. But I mean, not everyone, but that's just what I feel like anyway. That's how I see it.